The COVID-19 pandemic has opened our eyes to how unpredictable life can go, as many are left grappling with this new reality. Although many yearn for a solution soonest, a whole lot of others have accepted that this new world may linger for a little while more. Lives will not remain the same, as sacrifices have to be made basically for safety concerns, and man's default to adapt to circumstance has prompted many to seek interactions even when it's not physical but online.
The FDA says its review of the data suggests Pfizer's COVID vaccine is very promising.
I feel extreme confidence in the safety and the efficacy of this vaccine.
At last, there seems to be a glimmer of hope as scientists who have been working tirelessly for months to find a cure for the deadly COVID-19 virus have announced breakthroughs, and vaccines are currently being administered in some climes. To refresh our memories, here is a recap of series of events that has brought mankind to this point.
A newly identified coronavirus that emerged in the city of Wuhan.
The coronavirus has spread to countries across
the Chinese whistleblower doctor who told the world about the coronavirus in Wuhan has died.
Wuhan, China, ground zero for the outbreak, now under lockdown.
That COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
I am officially declaring a national emergency.
I am directing the cessation of all movements.
All of Italy now, in effect, quarantine.
Our movement will have to be severely limited.
You must stay at home.
The advent of the coronavirus, it has been more like everybody is apart together. That is, it tends to form a paradox. We are apart, but we are still together. So online activities has become a way for us to stay together, even though we are apart from each other.
There has been changes in different spaces. People are adapting, people are learning. Even those that do not know how to do anything online, they have to jump on it. They've realized the importance of technology.
COVID is just coming to let you know that, okay, this is where the world is going to. But if you have not adapted to the change, or you are not willing to move to the next level, you'll be left behind.
As economies reopen gradually, although some are still grappling with COVID-19 infection rates, one may agree that reality during and post-COVID may start to depict a world we only saw in sci-fi movies. With online video conference call platforms making a killing in the stock market, it is evident that a future where physical interactions can be substituted is not just around the corner, but may likely be here.
Zoom has been there for a very long time, and because of the pandemic, its need shot up like crazy. I can't even remember the numbers anymore. We're moving into more a stronger form of digital age, that everything that can be digital will be digital. There's nothing you can do about it.
Paystack, which is a Nigeria-founded company and runs in Nigeria, it was basically solving the problem of Nigerians not being able to accept payments online. And gradually, it evolved into solving problems for Ghana, solving problems for Sierra Leone, solving problems for Cote d'Ivoire, and gradually expanded. And it was acquired for $250 million in 2020 during COVID-19. What that means is that if Nigerians can build platforms, build technologies that solve problems that Nigerians have, in about 25 years' time, Nigeria is going to be one of the top 15 economies in the world. And if Nigeria becomes one of top 15 economies in the world, what that means is that for those who already have tech in place, who have platforms in place, by the time Nigeria is becoming one of the top 15 global economies, they already have something that they can bank on.
Nigeria boasts of over 122 million internet users, according to our independent National Regulatory Authority for the Telecommunications Industry, and it is projected to grow further. But how much have Nigerians adopted the online world to their daily living, most especially when it comes to learning?
When we consider the way technology has affected a lot of people, well, COVID-19 itself just simply brought to the fore that even though we are living in tech, even though there is a lot of people who live in urban cities, a lot of us are here to put together or put in place infrastructure so that will allow us to maximize this tech.
We had online courses long before this from universities, doing your masters online. It's not new. It's not a new experience. The only thing now is that this has made it more of a necessity. It has increased its probability. It has increased its need. It's not a new thing. Most things aren't new. It's just that we need them more than we used to.
With the initiative to take the classroom to children in their home through the use of online platforms during the lockdown, also saw the Lagos State government partner with broadcast stations to impart knowledge of basic subjects like English language, mathematics, basic science, and civic education. It's said to have drawn positive feedback by the populace, thereby prompting the state to extend the program indefinitely.
Raising one child requires the attention of everybody. And as such, the parents must also come on board to support us. They must make sure that the pupils tune in and concentrate and focus on what the teachers are teaching them during the program.
Although the world experienced an upsurge in online activities in 2020, even with its benefits, measuring performance, which is a task commonly preferred to be done physically in our climb, could make schooling and working from home an idea that should be treated with caution. So, can Nigeria say she is ready to employ the online activities that come with the new age, knowing fully well that adopting innovations will prove to a large extent her preparedness to an inevitable yet unpredictable future?
According to the European Journal of Social Science Psychology, it takes about 18 to 254 days for an habit to be formed. When people start doing things in a particular way, unknowingly to them, it will now turn to an habit. It will turn to a way of doing things.
There are even some companies, some individuals, they say they will not return to physical workplaces. They would rather continue working from home. They've tried it, it's working for them. They prefer working from home. And some also say they would partly resume physical office.
The poor, they can't go with this structure because here's the thing: food prices have increased, internet price is still quite high in this country, cell phone prices is still quite high in this country. So they would still have to, while they understand the convenience of this new normal, they can't afford it.
As you all know, Nigeria is getting set to receive vaccines into the country through the COVAX facility.
The world is still trying to rid itself of the COVID-19 virus, although progress is gradually being made.
One thing that is paramount to us is the safety and the effectiveness of the vaccine. This is why we're working with NAFDAC to make sure that all the processes are followed to certify the vaccines as safe and effective.
This period should serve as a lesson for countries that scored low in their preparedness towards tackling the pandemic, because dating back in history, mankind has always had a close encounter with threats to its existence.
I believe Nigeria will move forward with the strength of the populace, which is the 52% that are already pushing things. Now, of all this large number of people, if a lot of them can embrace tech as a way to do things, I believe that Nigeria can get there faster. And by the way, Nigeria is already on the way.
We go through ages. There's the industrial age, there's the information age, there would be the cyber age. The cyber age is basically, everything is basically interconnected networks where things, and that's why the cloud is so important. That's why neural network is so important. And these things are so important because then they alleviate a lot of unnecessary physical interactions. And they will be the new normal, because here's the fact, truth be told, is that there will be another pandemic.
What's wrong? You broke contact.
Contact? I didn't touch you yet.
But I thought you wanted to make love.
Technology, which birthed the internet, has showed its reliability and effectiveness, and humans' continued overdependence may not be a bad thing. It just may be an opportunity that would provide succor and prevent loss of lives when an unfortunate event occurs, especially when least expected.